Hola, everybody. It's NittPicc here, and today we are going to be listening to Death by Glamour from the Undertale soundtrack. I've actually never played Undertale before, and it's a game that has been highly suggested to me from a lot of my friends and students. So this should be interesting because I've heard that the music's really good. So let's just jump right in. Okay. Okay. It's really nice layering. Okay, let's unravel this a little bit. So already this goes really hard. That bass line, do 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 do, and then all of a sudden it's crazy because then we get this extra bass line that happens, and it's just even more funkier. It gives it just a little bit more. I immediately want to go back. So we got our bass line, do 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 do. So we got two layers there. Then we add our orchestral synth on top. And then we add our drum beat on top of that orchestral synth. Little clap interjections. We got a little more synth on top. And then there's one more layer, right? And then one more layer. How many layers is that? And dare I say one more? So that's like so many layers. Let's talk about it being like a cake. We could make this a really, really like fancy cake, right? So we got our bass line, and then we got our counter bass line almost. It's crazy because we have like counter melodies to the melody, but also to the bass line. So like I said, we have the bass line, and then we got that counter bass line. And then all of a sudden like this orchestral sustained synth line, which is it's just simple. Boo, boo. And then the percussion's layered on top, and then we get another line, and I think we get like two more. Hold on, I want to hear the amount we got. I actually want to count it this time. So we got our bass line, counter bass line, that's just a little funky, orchestral synth line, that's 3. The drum beat, and we're gonna keep all those lines. I wouldn't even say this is the melody, maybe? Another line. I'm gonna say no, that's 6. So what's really cool is we got 6 layers to this cake. The neat thing about this layering effect that they're doing that's simple is it creates a sense of movement, and it creates the sense of like the piece getting more intense and feeling like we're going somewhere or you're doing something. It's really, really, really simple stuff. I'm not going to go back, but I do want to continue from here. But I do want to just take a step back because I know it sounds like it's almost Darude Sandstorm where it's like like it's almost about to get into this like break it down moment, and then I think it's going to change something. I'm not sure. So we'll see. Jingle Bells in there. Okay, wait. Before we unfold that, from the beginning, we've created so much chaos, and then out of nowhere, the seas part, and then we have this melody. So we actually have a melody. And it's what's interesting about that melody. There's some dissonance in there. What's interesting about dissonance is it's not looked upon in a friendly way. And what I mean by that is people don't typically like dissonance in comparison to consonance, right? So dissonance feels like you're playing two notes against each other that just sound wrong. But if you do it just right, it doesn't sound wrong. It creates a feeling of tension, and then there's release. And this middle section does that really well. I want to hear that part again in particular. This middle melody, listen. That. Ooh. Yeah. Yeah. I love that. It's just rhythmically, it's really cool. 1, 2, take, da, 4. It's so cool. But yeah, that dissonance is cool because it creates a rising action, and then it's da da da. That dissonance isn't bothersome to the ear because it's going somewhere. It resolves. And if we didn't resolve it, it would feel really, really uncomfortable. Let's hear this next part because we get this theme out of nowhere, and I'm going to scoot it back just a little bit. And there's no dissonance in here, right? What's interesting about this section? Yeah, so what's interesting about this section in particular is it's in a more brighter key. It's in a major key, and the previous section was in a minor key. So we can feel the shift in personality or energy, if you want to think of it that way. So yeah, if we do that, if we take it back just a little bit, you can hear the difference. I mean, you can hear the shift. It naturally feels a little heavier. And then we shift, and then you can hear that, the key change. It feels lighter, happier, hopeful. Yo, this part's good. Let's keep going. Stop. What's really interesting about that ending is there's a specific line that you can hear. There's this improvisational line that starts in this major section. I think it's right here. And it just ends the piece on boop boop boop. What's really cool is I can imagine that on a real instrument and someone actually doing that, and you can just hear like they're repeating one note and you can hear it pan from left to right in your ears, and it's really neat because it sounds like some kind of double tugging, and then all of a sudden boop boop, and it just ends. Peace out, mic drop. That's so good. I didn't know Undertale like went this hard. What's unfortunate, I feel, is in mainstream media, video game music is underrated in many cases. Personally, I think video game music is not praised enough for what it is. And I know this isn't a composition that has a multitude of instruments and instrumentalists that were hired to perform it, but someone out there wrote this piece and it has an impact. Like, people probably have this on a playlist on their Spotify or on their YouTube playlists or whatever. I feel like stuff like this tends to be overlooked in comparison to like film soundtracks, which those too can be overlooked. I would actually like to see a version of this performed by live musicians. It would be interesting. I'm sure there's one out there. If there is, send it to me. I want to see it. I need to listen to some Undertale, or maybe I should just play the game. If you'd like to continue the conversation, feel free to leave a comment down below and tell me what you heard, tell me what you thought I missed, and I will see you in the next video. Peace out.